What the hell? Why has it renamed it? This is really annoying. I'm gonna fucking... I'm really done with voice meter. I'm really done with this voice meter. It's just recently stopped working for various different things. I'm just tired of it. It's crap. I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna get rid of it. Turns out this microphone doesn't support Blue Voice, which is really annoying, but the new Yeti X does, and it can be controlled in Logitech. So maybe I'll have to have a look at that. Anyway, fucking hell. Hello everybody, welcome to stream. Phantom, welcome to stream. Sweet Tea, welcome to stream. Skeever, welcome to stream. And you're her number 2 type B, welcome to stream. Okay. Okie doke. So, I'm not going to do Cranty Tower, at least not straight away. What I've been looking at doing is getting some of the bits and pieces done and out the way. So I had 2 mods that I'd been working on that were basically nearly... Well, one was pretty much ready to go that needs a bit of testing, and one was just going to need moving over to the new system. So I've got to do a bit of work in re-understanding, but what I'm talking about is a pet guar, or my pet boar, I think it is. My pet boar I want to have a look at. So I just want to load up my special edition, and I want to take a look and see if it's in here. If it's not, we need to add it and test it. There it is, my pet boar. So my pet boar is what it sounds like. You find a boar out in the wild and you befriend it, and then you can ride it, which is really neat. But I had some issues with it, and I had to make a My Pet Boar patch for convenient horses, as it did not play well with it. And I just need to double check and make sure that actually works, because if it does, then this is pretty much going to need a bit of testing, potentially a bit of polish, and then actually releasing. Before we go in, I actually want to make sure that the... let me get rid of this stuff. I want to make sure that we've actually got it ready to sort of go. To see if it is actually ready to go. Because we've got development My Pet Boar mod files, legacy package, and special edition package. Now this was on the... This was actually nearing the end of 2020, so around the 9th. And I'm hoping that these are the same. So this is 12.9. And I think that one was 12.9. Which would indicate it's actually pretty much ready to go. So that's actually 8. That's interesting with there. Yeah, a bit different. That's weird. Patch was made there. So I'm kind of hoping it's ready to go. So I want to test this in special edition. I've got to kind of figure out where the boar is though, because I don't have a clue. So the best way of doing that, I don't really want to load the creation kit for this mod just to find that out. So I'm going to load up Xedit. Won't work that way. We'll load it through here. And we'll actually take a look at it. Filter it to boar, my pet boar. And what I can do is look at what cell he's been put in. $36.1. Okay. I think you do cow for that. And then we're going to load it. Zim the Bard, welcome to the stream. Grand Miss, welcome to the stream. If this wants to load. Just realised my controller actually connected today. And it's connected again because it was just disconnecting. You have to resync. It's really annoying. Oh, here we go. It's trying to load. All right. Cow 36-1. Bugger. Is it Cow Tamriel? Yeah. Cow Tamriel. Instead of cock, it's cow. Pandora in Monster Stream. I'm staring at nothing. What is going on? Now, I have actually paused Wallpaper Engine as well. I know I'll be going in and testing, so it should be fine. I have got to figure out where... How bloody dare you! Get off! He's very laggy. This should not be this laggy. Hang on. If it's just because of how I loaded in. Give me a second. No, that's very laggy. Not happy with that, but I just want to see... No, I'm not happy with that. That's really pissing me off. It's probably because of the way that I loaded. Let me double check this is paused. I'm not happy with that. Yeah, that's paused. That shouldn't be that slow. We've done this before. It's probably because I've clicked all over the place elsewhere instead of just loading it. It's picky like that. Really stupid. So if I just wait and then just let it load, hopefully it won't lag. A cow, Tamriel 36-1. That should have worked. I don't know why that's laggy. It might be where we are. Trees. Basically. Lots of trees. Yes, it was where we are. It's not the game. That's fine. It is just going to be a bit sluggish when there's like 40 billion trees. Right, okay, so here's the boar. And here's a load of wolves that we're going to have to get rid of. I'm probably going to get myself a bow. And I'm going to go into God mode. Would you please die? Die, please. Die, thank you. Oh, could you die too? Because you're really in the way. I don't like you. Right, okay, so I don't know who's actually seen and not seen this mod. I sort of showed it off a while back. I never got to release a video on it. But there's a boar. And it's not dead, it's dying. Can we hear him? Yes, you can hear him. I can hear him. You may not be able to hear him. You should be able to hear him. He's like... he's dying. You click on him. The bristleback appears to still be alive, but barely. Use a healing potion. And then eventually I can move again. Hey, he's alive! Could you stop walking away from me, please? I mean, talk to him, you can feed him. I don't know what's wrong with him, he's stuck on something. I don't have any apples, though. Bugger. I love how he looks at me. So cute. Let's have a look at help apple. Is it an alchemy ingredient? 64 B2E. Stuff like 10 apples or something. Let me give you a red apple. Bristleback seems to like apples. I can't talk to him again. Can be a bit buggy. I don't know why. Just gonna save and reload. Right, there we go. Save and reload, and it sort of starts working again. Tasty. Seems to like apples still. How many apples do you need? Good grief. Jesus Christ. Be my friend. I've fed you like 5 apples now. Be my friend. There we go. Right. Bristleback seems to like apples. I know he does. Bristleback has taken a liking to you. He's now your companion and more dialogue choices have become available. Are you following me now? You like me, don't you? Because I've got apples. You're very much into apples, aren't you? Yes. Yes, I do. Ooh, no? I do have more apples. Do you want to come with me? I've got more apples. Come on, I got more apples. Oh, he's given up on life. That's interesting. I'm sure he's meant to be following now. Hold up. But we can now talk to him. So, see if we can feed him again. I'd like to have more apples. Oh, yes. Tasty. Trade. Can you carry my horse medallion? It's really heavy. And then we'll get you to follow. Bristleback is following. Now he's following. Alright. Come on. We really need to give him a name. He really needs to follow. He's been a bit of a dick. Hey. Follow. Why is he being a dick? Follow. Come on. Don't be a dick. Nobody likes a dick. Alright, let's name him, and then sort of naming's dead. He's kind of dead again when it comes to, like, dialogue. It's really annoying. I don't get why that happens. I think, I'm pretty sure that I test this sort of off-stream. It works like a charm. But I think, like, the lagginess of the game when I'm streaming is what causes half the problems. I've always, like, tested it off-stream. It works like a charm. And I've gone to stream, and it's just being a complete knob. It's really frustrating. Let's wait an hour to see if that works. But I'd need to test it off stream before releasing. I just want to make sure that it does kind of work. Let's go elsewhere, because I have used him for a period of time. And it's not been a problem. Show all map markers. See if it can travel nearby. No, I'm just taking a little break and doing this stuff. Oh, lovely. Would you mind helping here? Because he's really annoying. I don't like him. Could you kill him for me, please? Thank you. Very useful call indeed. Thank you very much. Now I'm going to saddle him up, it seems. Alright, you got your saddle on. Now I can name you. So I'm going to name you, Dewberry. So what I do want to do is save and then go and reload with Dewberry, because I want to make sure that the naming works. Pussy cheeks. So you're still called Dewberry, which is perfect. Then I want to go to main menu and then load up and then see if you're still called Dewberry. And you should be using the same system as a cat, so if you use this, so it should work fine. And he's called Bristol, but no, he's called Dewberry. It sort of corrects it when it loads up. And then you kind of want to quit out the game entirely, which is really annoying. But then we'll go back in and then hopefully load. And then it'll be called Dewberry. And also, I've just remembered that there is a problem with the mod that we'll need to address. And that is the fact that there is a horse in Riverwood called Notabor. That was part of the testing. That could cause problems. I guarantee if I go to Riverwood, he's going to be there. I think we will go to Riverwood just to improve the frame rate while we're on stream. Yeah, Dewberry. Thank God for that. Hello, Dewberry. Can we dismiss you, Dewberry? Does Dewberry not have a home? Because seriously, we should be able to mark a home for Dewberry. Dewberry, wait. Dewberry, follow. Dewberry's following. Okay, let's ride Dewberry. Thank you, Dewberry. That's enlightening. That didn't happen in testing before. Still doing convenient horse update. Well, I think we might want to get off him. Can I get off you before you sort of continue to freak out and kill it? Oh dear, this is bad. Oh dearie me. That didn't happen before. Wow. I have to try it again. Can I ride you without you killing me, please? Didn't even move. I didn't even move. Interesting. I wonder what that horse medallion does. Because I know I gave him that. Do you not have the horse medallion? That might... The horse medallion. Might be worth mentioning that people probably shouldn't put that in his inventory, whatever the hell it does. That don't work well. It's given to a follower so they can ride the same horse, so I gave him my horse medallion and he was trying to ride himself. Did you see what happened? Do you want to see what happens when I try and get him to ride himself? Watch this. Yeah! Whee! Alright, don't give him the horse medallion. Fucking Jesus. Oh, I love that. I mean, if you want to go flying, you know, I would give it him. But if you want to risk dying... I'm riding on my boar. 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 But I'm getting off, so I'm not riding on him anymore. There we go, okay. It's still doing like horse stuff, which is annoying. I'm hoping that this is actually fixed. Right, can he follow me? Right, let's test the following again now. Yeah, you are definitely following, so he does work. I did get him working, thank God for that, because I really couldn't be bothered to try and figure it out again. But he does get a bit pissed off from time to time, and you have to sort of reload. But like I say, I think that's because the streaming. It just... Skyrim and streaming does some weird shit. I want to test... Oh, fuck. I want to test if we can give him a home. I mean, it says he's heading home, but he doesn't have a home. So he's just going to stand there like a lemming. I'd like to be able to track him as well and summon him back if he goes missing. That might be a thing we need. Oh, he's so cute! Sorry. Anyway, can we unsaddle you? Yes, we can. Take the saddle off. It's got to be heavy on your poor back, hasn't it? Let's give him an apple. And pigs fly. Welcome to the stream, Long Pinky Toes. What else could we do? I mean, really, yeah. Let's test to see if he can have a home. Let's go to Whiterun. Let's go to Whiterun Breeze home and unlock the door. Basically do a bit of breaking and entering. He won't follow yet. I'm probably going to have to sort of come outside and then hopefully he'll catch up in an hour or so. And he'll show up.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
Come on, Dubry, where are you, pal?
Can't fill an order that
Dubry! He's back. There you go. So, the brilliant thing now about my mods is the fact that you can have a very cute small cat that does nothing but meow, or you can just have a giant fucking boar that you can ride. It's wonderful. I'm just going into pet mods. Anyway, come with me, Dubry. Hello. Come with me, Dubry. Even though we don't technically own it, it's classed as a home. Yes, mark home. Oh, thank God. Oh, that's it. Select the wrong option. Alright, let's do mark home. Right, this is your home. You are being dismissed. Do not follow me. Okay, he didn't follow. Now we need to leave him in the middle of nowhere and see if he goes home. Follow me. Come on, Dubry, we're going to fight the world together. Our enemies will cower in fear. Go home. Go home.
Halt. City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
Have
Welcome
some
to
gold.
Whiterun, friend. Go right on in.
I'm already in.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
You don't know how to home, do you? You just don't know anything at all. You are a total knob, Dubry. Knob. Alright, let me figure out what it is that we want to do then. We want to fix him going home, and we also want to be able to beam him back. So beam him back, go home is dead, and the convenient horses could have a bit in there to throw the medallion back, but I think it's more entertaining if you can go flipping around. I don't know if there's anything else that we sort of mentioned that we could do there. I could check like the apple count thing, because if you can give him loads of apples in one go, that would be a lot better than force feeding them slowly. So what we want to do is we actually want to go back in here. We're going to put some tunes on, and we are going to go into development, my pet boar, mod files, legacy, and we are going to grab all of this. Where's the ESP? There's the ESP. Really annoying because we're going to have to repackage things, which is just boring. If you're wondering why I've got a Dishonored background, it's because I'm playing Dishonored at the minute, and it's goddamn awesome. I've replayed number 1, played all the DLC, and now I'm playing number 2, and it's just like, yes, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Anyway. So let's put my pet boar in and replace any files that it wants to replace. And let's load the CK. What? What? Oh, I can't check it now. Too long. Really, already see it's too long. It will be too long. You've got to consider that they're probably not even expecting it. I'll look at it afterwards, see if we can chop it anymore. That's good. George Graham up to stream. Samuel Edwards up to stream. Blueberry. Anyone else I've missed welcome to the stream? I don't think I've missed anyone from chat anyway. Alright, so let's take a little look at his dialogue options. So it's NPB, be quest control, as his renamer and his util, UIlib. UIlib really does need to be included as well. I don't know if it is. Should be. That's something to keep in mind. Making sure that that is included. It's needed. And then... yeah, this is bad. Show all the text. Let's drag all this out. Let's make a new thingy for it. I'm going to need a new dialogue view and whatnot. So let's pull these out. So we've got follow. Let's put follow, wait, and dismiss together. So follow, wait, and dismiss. Follow, wait, dismiss. And we want sort of saddle and unsaddle. And then we've got riding him. And then we can change his name, we can trade with him, we can feed him. I'll probably put feed up here. Just my brain, feed and rename him, and then trade with him, and then whatever else you want to do with him. Extend these out just a tad. Bit easy to look at. That was test dialogue. Very interesting. Saddle up. Who was this for? Yeah, we had not a boar as well. Actor type horse is naught, but the thing is boar test. Right, okay. And what we want to do is... we've got boar test there, that's fine. Where is boar test? Is that not a boar? That's not a boar. So I want to go to... it's kind of fun to keep like the test debug stuff in as well. If I get a Riverwood, I've got not a boar in Riverwood. That I don't really want. There'll be a horse here somewhere. Unless it was removed. Yeah, I think I actually removed not a boar. That's interesting. But it was still there. There's a wounded boar. Interesting. Okay. Well, that's not a problem then. So what we had is beaming him back. Sort of grabbing him and putting him by us. That'll be in... It would have to be a thing. We'd have to make it a spell or something. A magic effect, a blank magic effect that just works off of script. Have it as a power. Really problematic. It's just going to be a ball ache. It is important to be able to track the bastard though. This is start game enabled, so this could allow us to show and hide the quest maybe to track him and stuff. It would be nice to know where he is in the world. Quest objectives. If you really need a stage or anything. It might be worth... we'll leave that for a minute. It's definitely going to be worth doing like the beaming him back to you, like teleporting him over to you. I think apple count is worth looking up first. We'll have a look at the apple count thing and see the check and everything. So when you feed him, let's have a look at this. That's interesting, isn't it? Go gift menu. And then it ups that, but what's running the check? Something must be running a check. There has to be a check somewhere to trigger him wanting to be your friend, and I don't know where that is. Doesn't make sense. Let me have a look. Change name, dismiss feed, follow food check. That'll be it. I don't know where it is. Oh, it's on him, I think. That'll make sense. It's going to be on him. On the boar itself. Right, okay. So here it is. Food check. And then within food check... it does it when you add multiple. It's just when one's added. Probably not a lot I can do there for multiple apples. You just sort of feed him an apple at a time and he'll eventually love you for it. That's fine. Alright then. Let's try and resolve the other issue. So the apple thing's kind of out the window. Bringing him back. A tracker on him would be nice. The thing that is really weird that's acting up is the fact that he won't go home. So what he's supposed to have, follow savior, is above him. That's why. That's a real simple fix. So he's going to go home. And then we're going to want to view where that is. Home needs to be the governing thing. But then again, no it doesn't. Because you've got follow savior. Trust is under 5. So if the trust is under 5, he's going to do that. But we also want that he's not... that's interesting. So as long as the trust is under 5, he's just going to follow you around because you've helped him. But then if it is over 5... Oh, okay. So the fact that trust is under 5 means that the saviour thing should no longer be kicking in. So what... Oh, okay. So that shouldn't be a problem because he's certainly not following you. That's follow player. And this should be kicking in, but for some reason this doesn't kick in. Why isn't that kicking in? I mean, he just doesn't even go home. That's the problem here. He doesn't go back to it. Ball home. That should be what he just reverts back to. Interesting. Oh, I don't actually understand why that's the case then. Let me have a look on here. Probably because it's got no packages. His alias packages probably overwrite that, so he actually needs that in his alias. That would make complete sense. So if we just... Oh shit, I didn't want a new one. We just add my pet boar package for home in there. That's interesting as well. There's following, waiting, and home. So why... How is he following me? Boar follower and boar wait. Boar wait and follow overwrite the package and then you assign him into that. So it's got no reference, then you put it into boar alias. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, this is weird. This is more complex than it should be. So follow should be doing forcing him to the follow array alias. And then it clears wait. So it clears wait and then does the follow. Okay, that makes sense. And then waiting should clear follow and then force wait. And dismissing him should clear follow and wait. Should leave him to do his own thing, but he doesn't do it. So if it clears follow and wait and then we just put him back into boar alias, interestingly, that's just not even being used. And what we're going to need is just a reference alias. Boar alias. Let's do what follow does, which is basically force it. So it will clear them both. And it will force him to just the boar alias. And we'll clear the other two. What we'll need to do is also this will have to work. It's going to have to clear the other ones as well. So follow is going to clear wait, and it's going to have to be boar alias dot clear. So I need to put that same one on each of these. So boar alias. And then on wait as well. So wait clears that and that does that. And then we've got saddle. Saddling do. Right, there's no... I'm just going to check there's no like dicking around with the alias and stuff for this. Bit confused why boar alias is even there at the minute. Boar alias forced to ref when you ride him. Interesting. I wonder if it should be like bore home then. I don't think we should fuck with that. I think we should do a new alias that is bore home instead. Because I don't want to break anything. So bore home, make it optional, it won't cause it to crash. Do a specific reference that's not connected to anything, and that should be pretty much the same as the others, and then we don't actually have to put a thing on there. So we just got bore alias, bore follow, and then bore home. So follow awaiting home. That should match up pretty much with what those are. And if we go back to bore alias and then we remove that package that we'd put on there, and then we instead put that on bore home, and then those changes that we just made to the dialogue we'll have to tweak. What I'm going to do is just confirm all that first, and then I'm going to change this because I really don't want to go breaking anything. So let's look at follow first. So follow's going to want that alias to, instead of being bore alias, it's going to be bore home. We'll just sort of redo that. Bore home. And then that'll be bore home on there. And that seems to have worked. Then we'll do wait, and we'll change it on that. So it's going to be bore home. And that. Why doesn't autofill that's the right name? There you go. Or dismiss. Then bore home on that. And it should be looking a bit better. There we go, it's more like it. Right, hopefully that fixes the problem with him not going home. And then the beaming him back in a tracker. Beaming him back shouldn't be too bad. So if you want to do something that happens with like a spell magic effect, but it's all entirely script based, then all we want to do is make a new spell. We want to give this a name. So MPB teleport. And then we want to name it. It's only an effect actually, so it shouldn't really matter. Teleport bore. Or bristleback, I think he's referred to throughout the actual game. So then what you want is script, and we want it fire and forget on self. Just one thing that happens, it's going to be just painless, no area, no magnitude, no no duration, not hostile, recover, and not hide in UI. And then we're going to put teleports your pet boar back to you. And that should pretty much be it there. And then all we have to do is go to a spell, do the same, make a new spell. We'll do MPB spell boar, or teleport boar, teleport bristleback. Then that'll be a spell, fire and forget on self. Should show in here when we do MPB. Yep, there it is. Teleport back to it can be either hand or spell. No, it's going to be voice. No casting perk. And the visual on it is an interesting one. That's something that we just don't really have. So what I want to do now, we're going to get a little creative, and we're going to go with a bristleback icon or something, or logo, or tusks or something might be helpful. Boar tusks logo, and I want something like really. Oh, can't spell. Really basic. No, really basic. Like, I need really basic. A boar outline, maybe? That's cute. Copyrighted. Give a fuck. Sure, a mod for Christ's sake. I'm not selling it or anything. Fuck it. Let me get that outline. Let me copy that. I like it. And then I'm gonna go off into a cat's life, so that's going to be released. Now, released a cat's life, and then we want loose files, and we are going to want spell effect template. And let's see how it comes to stream. Right, here we go. And then what I'm going to do is go new. Oh, that's a really weird sound. Let's try that. Yeah. Got the outline, copy the path. No. Music's cutting out for me. Really fucking annoying. That's the problem when it's something that's sort of copyrighted. Just want the outline. I don't understand how that outline is so fidgety. What? Not... I need a back layer that doesn't suck. Oh, why is there so many bits? Just get away. It just needs to be really, really quick. It's just like one of the easier ways that I can kind of screw this thing together. Right, there we go. 100. Oh, bit ugly, but the fuzziness will actually just go with the sort of spell effects. That's not a problem. And then if we just size it down, it should improve it a bit anyway. And then if we rotate, I believe it's about 30. Memory serves, and you put it on here. And hang on, my headphones just went nuts. My headphones are just died. Hang on. Hopefully you guys can't hear that. I don't get why that happens. I really don't. Could you do me a favour and unplug it from up there, please? Plug it back in. Whenever I use Photoshop and stuff, it fucks with my Spotify audio. It's whenever they update Spotify and fuck with it, it just doesn't have a good time at all. Put this on. Okay. This looks all really weird and stupid, but it'll make sense in a minute. This looks like the stupidest stupidest texture, but it will just sort of work. No, I've got to update the alpha, which I have not done. Now what I need to do, I need to check what that alpha was. I think it was pretty much a straight up match, which is fine. So I sort of just flatten the image, copy that, and go into here, delete the alpha, do new, paste. Didn't really work. Don't really. Really what I want. That's frustrating. I don't really get why that's not copying. That is really, really pissing me off. Something rotten. Because I don't understand why that is not copying anything. It's meant to be just select that and then take this, delete it, add this. Done. Why didn't it just do that in the first place? And then you put this back. Now what we wanted to do was sort of undo everything and then delete the alpha and then put it on with the actual editable stuff on it. So it's got that on there, and then we can show one of these, and I can just steal the exact color, because that sort of white will be a little too white. Possible that below will be a bit much as well. Might be better. Meaning that I've now got to do that again. Let me redo that. I think that'll be fine. Fuck it. And then if I can save it, and then I go into here. And then we can do effects. And then I'll do an MPB spell effects. I know there's one, but if I ever added more. And then what I need is from a cat's life. Let me see if this is going to work now. Yeah, it's fine now. Fuck's sake. Right, okay, so what I want from a cat's life is my mesh for my effects, my spell effect. I open this thing up and that doesn't work. What's going on? Oh, it's alright, I know why. And then what I want is my magic effect. I'll find the right one though. It's in here somewhere. I don't know which one it is. One of these. Might be this one. And then spell effects. So instead of ACL, it's MPB effects. And then it's MPB spell effects. And then edit UV. It should fit quite nicely. Might need to scale it a bit just to get him to fit. and he's not quite right, as you can see. He's sort of tilted a bit. Like it's gone a bit too much, a bit too far. Although, I mean, instead of messing with that now, we could probably just rotate this a bit. Yeah, it's fine. I really like in the caring mode. 15. No, I don't think that rotation will work. I am actually going to have to edit this, which is really annoying. I'm going to have to try and put him back about there. I'm going to have to re-flatten the image. And I'm hoping this headset doesn't freak out and try and kill my fucking ears again. Then we'll go back in here. We'll delete the alpha channel, put this on, and put that visual on. And then just do that, and it checks out to be fine. And all we have to do this again. Sort of overwrite it and see if we went the right way or not. It should just update itself. Alright, we went the wrong way. So we didn't go far enough. Well, that's interesting because he was tilting the other way, wasn't he? I don't know which way he's tilting now. He's got to tilt back. I'm really confused. I'm really fucking confused which way this bastard needs to... Why is layer 4? Because he was like that and he was too far... I don't know. Maybe it wasn't enough. It's just really fucking tedious having to keep fucking with this. So I've took him even further than he went before now. Problem is it keeps going to save it in a completely different place, which I did not want. Alright, that's closer. So he's got to go a little bit further that way. Because he was sort of tilting off that way. Now he's very nearly straight, but not quite. That ought to do it. So flatten the image, copy it, undo it, take this, delete it, go on here, paste that, click that, and then resave that. And then if we go here, hopefully, yeah, that's kind of passable, I think. That'll be passable. And then I'm going to want to change the actual colour of this thing because I don't like the colour at all. There'll be somewhere here, one of these will let us mess with the actual colour. There'll be something quite obvious colour-wise. I remember what it is, where it is, but there's an option. Here it is. So emissive colour, and we'll just do like a kind of purpley colour. I feel like he's gone a bit too far though. Really bothering me. Fuck it. And then I'll resave that, so we'll go into data, meshes, and my pet boar, and then we will just do MPB spell effect. And we'll come out of here, go onto here, back into CK, and if you go onto here and you just go like mag-imv or something, you'll see that you got all these similar effects. They're just static things. So if I took one of these and just called it MPB spell effect, and then just go into edit, and then navigate to that spell effect, put it in, there it is. Okay, confirm new. And then if we go back to the spell that we were making. So MPB teleportation spell for the bristleback. We can do MPB, and we'll get our spell effect in there, so that's fine. And then all we need to do is actually script it on the magic effect. So in theory, that should work. In terms of a script, we'll just do add yes to all. We'll do a new script. Sorry that I'm not very chatty. I'm obviously just trying to focus on getting this stuff to work. And I just want to double check first that the other scripts are named with the same naming convention. No, they don't have script in them, so I'll just do whatever I need to name it. So in this case, I'll do MPB, teleport. I don't know why that didn't make that. I've never seen it do that before. There we go. Right, let's do teleport, edit that, and then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to keep borrowing from other mods, really. So I'm going to go back into scripts, and then script source, and then ACL spell script. There should be something for like recalling. All dialogue scripts. Call cat ability, there it is. Go into here, and then what we got current followers and all that jazz. Basically, the only bit that I want is the key bit, which is the calling stuff that happens. So we don't really need an animation, we just need to beam back or appear back. It's just it's just to stop problems, really, so it doesn't need to be fancy. I mean, I can do the look far, actually. That might be a cool thing to do. So it's just using debugs and stuff, which is really good. So then what it's doing like a sound or whatever. We could do a sound as well if we wanted to, like. But I mean, the sound that I've used there is like for like calling the cat, so it doesn't really make sense. I mean, you could do like, oh, but then you'd need a female version as well, and then check sex and all that. So I'll probably just leave a sound. So what is it actually doing? That's a call animation, isn't it? That's what it's doing there. So I just want to split these two and put this one over here. What we'll do is we'll just do the standard on effect start. So we'll do like, there's a call animation, whatever. Location, current location equals player.get current location. That we're also going to need in there. And then we'll do the call animation, which is essentially all of this jazz. But then what we'll do is just wipe out the ACL stuff because we don't need it. And we'll do utility.wait and then debug. And then player ref. So we're obviously going to need player ref in here. So if we do object reference property player ref. I think I've been tooltipping this one, so the reference for player, and then what we'll do is we'll have, what is it does? So move to player that. It's a bit messy, isn't it? Index as player that. So okie doke. So what we can do, we can just reference him straight up. I just need to know what his reference in the kit is, because I don't know. Where's he used? Used out in the wilderness. Should have a reference. There it is. And then does it as an object reference anyway, so we'll just do that. And then what we can do is make sure that what we do is the dot move to, so that dot move to, and then in the brackets of move to, it's got player ref math blah 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 blah. Hopefully that's it there. Yeah, that'll do it. And just like a little calculation, so it'll move him to us. I'll just keep those split up so it's nice and neat, nice and tidy. And hopefully that is the script that we want. And we can just autofill those two properties and Bob's your uncle. Hopefully that's done. So then we should have done a callback thing. And in order to do the tracker, what I want to do is close all of this. And I will need to check another mod of mine to see how exactly I went about doing it. No worries, Dr. Goon. Welcome and see you in a bit. Oh, I like this track. Right, okay. So I need to make sure that this is actually in my data folder, which I don't believe that it really is. Better idea just in this case would be to load it through MO. So if we've got where are we here? Don't want that really. I want to restart in normal. Cloud water, mill water. Oh, it's mill water, isn't it? So yeah, okay. So mill water, and then what we'll do is load the creation kit through here. Let me just leave that to load. I'll be back. Okie dokie. Hopefully you'll still hear me at this distance. I'm going to relax back a little bit because having the chair just upright is just not right. It just doesn't feel right for me. It's like, relax. But I can never get in close enough and I can't use the desk to pull myself in, so I have to sort of wobble in. Wobble, wobble, wobble. Ah! I get stuck. There we go. Ah, right. That's a bit better. Okay. So let's do what we're looking at. So we're trying to have a look at the quest in this. What mod are we in? Millwater Retreat. So here we go. We've got a whole quest just for tracking. And it doesn't run at startup, so it doesn't require an SEQ update or anything. We just do like priority 30. So the easiest thing to do this situation. Oh, fuck you, Creation Kit. You're a big steaming dick sometimes. Right. It's just let's take some screenies just to remind ourselves of exactly what we're doing. So when I saved that, it went to desktop. Okay, that's fine. And what we'll do is we will check what stages we have. So we have a single stage, and it's not the shutdown stage or anything like that. It's just a stage, like a blank empty stage. And then quest objectives, you just have one. And then you have the tags on what you need. And the quest aliases themselves. That is 4. No dialogue views, nothing like that. All good. What? Russ Harbour wants to stream. Blue Dragon wants to stream. Looking at everything else. Alright, so there's nothing on here. I believe it's on the ledger that you then trigger what you want to do with it. So I'll need to look at the ledger. Can't find the ledger script, and this is the fucking problem, isn't it? With loading up in Mod Organizer. This isn't going to have any MR scripts in it, so I'll have to hunt it down in the folder. So, I mean, what is it actually called? Script ledger. That's handy. Confuse my own brain. There it is. Alright, so in Script Ledger, you basically have the quest, and you just stop it. When you start it, you start it. When you end it, you end it. So what I'd want to do is try and do that within the dialogue. You couldn't do dialogue itself, though, could you? That's the question now. How do you start tracking the little bastard? I don't actually know how gameplay-wise we go about tagging him. I mean, you do it through dialogue, but the point is mainly that if you can't remember where you've put him, and you don't actually have it on to begin with, then you won't be able to pop into your quest and turn it on and off. So it's like, the idea is that he might not be near you, but you might not want to beam him over to you because you actually want to keep him wherever he is. You just want to know where he is. So the question is then, how do you go about activating and deactivating this? And I don't really want it with a power. I don't want any more than one power for this guy. Really annoying. So I suppose it could be on the same spell, really, and then you could have a menu on it, but that's a bit weird. I don't like that implementation. It's not very clean. I mean, is there a console command for starting? Because it'd be good if just, like, it's a thing that is there if you're in that situation. I mean, a console command isn't very clean, but I also don't really feel like... I don't feel like I really need this as like a built-in feature, but it's just like if somebody's not sure where he is and they don't want to move him, then they could pop into the console just to find him. Horizon, welcome to stream. We are working on a mod called My Pet Boar, where you find a wounded boar, you help him out, and then he becomes a follower, and you can also ride him as a mount. So yeah, what we want to do is have a look at Skyrim console commands, and this is where I need all of them. So I need like start quest. Shit. That seemed to be a thing. Well, no, I'll be attaching a map marker to him. That's what we're sort of looking to set up, but I don't want to use another spell to find out where he is. I mean, you could use it so you could add the spell with console. Come to stream, Skin Ripper. Yeah, we could have it so that you can add a spell via the console that does it, and then you can just knock the spell out when you don't need it. It's like, why not have an MCM? It's like, but there's not enough stuff to warrant an MCM. It's not a mod that needs one. You know, I like to avoid MCM mod configuration menus because they're just, you just get another one, another one, another one, another one. And if you can do things interactive within the game, you should do so. But this is basically how it works. You do this, all this bit. Well, now I know how it works, so I can actually close that kit. He says. And then load the mod back up. I hate the idea of the teleport. I don't know. I don't even like I just don't like the idea of using console. I don't like the idea of using a spell. I don't like the idea of talking to him because the fact that doesn't really work. I don't think it's so much of a problem. I think just having the teleport spell actually to bring him back is perfectly fine. I mean, if you can't remember where you left your own goddamn huge boar that you can mount and ride, then, you know, you got a problem. And if you are worried that you've just lost him completely, then you can just bring him back to you and then put him where you want him again. You know? So you should be able to remember where you've left him. You can just call him back over. So I'm actually not going to bother with that feature. I just think it's pointless. And this went a bit too far, and it's really, really, really annoying. I can't stand how slightly off that is. So I am going to redo it. It's bothering me too much. fuck off. He's gone the other way now. Now he's tilted even more. The fuck? Did he need to go further that way? Maybe he did. This had better be it, you know. Being a royal dick face. Right, you big bore face. This is going to have to work. Yes, that's better. That's much, much better. All right. Close that off. I'm going to save this because you never know. And I'll save this in my projects development, my pet boar, mod files. Not mod files, it needs to be in loose files, and it's going to be mpb spell spell effect template. All right. Somebody put balls in the chat. I just wonder what the delay on this thing is. That's bad. Right, I'm actually going to load in Legacy Skyrim. Right, let me cow there. 36.1. We'll see if we experience some of the same weird issues too. Balls, that was slow. Yeah, it's a massacre. You're probably not going to be able to hear them very well. I haven't really turned it up. I just want to see if things work. Love him. Feed. Oh, we ain't got no apples, have we? Yeah, see, it's handling it better with like Legacy because it's not so overworked. Player.add item. We'll go with 64B2E. Oh. Add like 12 apples. What happens if we do give him like 5 in a big go? Seems to like apples. It doesn't do, like I said, it doesn't sort of do it. in one go. It doesn't detect all 5 apples. It could though. Yeah, I haven't turned it up enough. It's fine. I haven't turned the game audio. But also, you can't really hear the music. Since when has that been a problem? Have you guys not heard the music? Hang on. There we go. It's because when my headset screwed up, didn't bring it back. Put the game audio up then. Hello. Give you a name. I feel like we should stick with Dewberry. But now he's going to be Dewberry Jangles. Alright. Let's go, Dewberry Jangles. Trade with Dewberry Jangles. Dismiss Dewberry Jangles. Ah, he's going back now. We fixed it. We fixed it. He does go home. He goes back to where his marker is. So home at the minute. Look at that tail. What a magnificent beast. Home is where his marker is, which by default is at home. I forgot we got this Nord as well, with all the stuff on him. Like, they've had a fight, basically. He's come here and... oh, no. Oh, I remember now. I've totally forgotten about this. Like, the note and everything. There's a note. It's brilliant. Most people are going to miss this. So, Dervin, I need you to go after that damn boar that escaped captivity during our stop at Windhelm. Raldir has a bad leg after one of the females tried to take a chunk out of him, and Dodger is in no fit state to do anything with all the mead he's been drinking. Turns out that the one that escaped was the breeder's prime candidate for mating. You might be able to lure him over with apples, as he apparently goes crazy for them. Best of luck, boss. I love it. So basically that explains why you're seeing a boar in Skyrim rather than in Solstheim, which is where they're basically introduced. Unless you've got mods on to put boars in which case either way that works. It was just a good little bit of story to explain how he got here, what's he doing here. He's essentially escaped from Windhelm docks on a boat where he was being transported. So he's meant to be he's meant to be making the babies with the females, but he's ran off. And this guy's come chasing after him, and it's up to you whether you want to decide that the boar's got a bit defensive and killed him, or whether the surrounding wolves have killed him. So the wolves have basically wounded the boar, and left him nearly dead. So now he's quite loyal to you, which is where this comes from. But you can see it actually works fine when you haven't got an overloaded game. Trying to stream as well. Oh, mountain's a bit weird, but that's fine. He doesn't jump, but that's fine. I should probably saddle him. We were riding him bareback. Fart sound. Oh, that'd be fun, wouldn't it? I could do it as a random chance, actually. Follow me, Dewberry. Let's go, pal. I love this guy. I absolutely love him. I adore him. He's amazing. He's so cute. Look at it. Look how cute he is. I want everybody to tell me how cute he is, please. Say how cute Dewberry... Everybody say in the chat, Dewberry Jangles is cute. He must be worshipped. Cute is Doobie. Cute is Doobie. That's great. He can fly! No, he can't fly. No, he can't fly.
Don't get too comfortable here, mortal. You may actually earn your way out.
Something I haven't considered as well is the fact that I haven't stabbed him yet. I know this is really bad timing. But yeah. Hang on. We need to see how he's going to react to being smacked in the face with an axe. Oh, not well. Not well at all. Okay, he doesn't forgive you. That's a problem, and I already have a fix. Shit. Okay, this mod's getting more complex. So, we've now got a new list of things for Mr. Doobie Jangles, which is fart, hurting him, and maybe whatever else. But he seems to be working now, which is good. He does seem to go home, which is also good. So let's have a look at what happens when you feed him. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I need to look at Mershgum. Working on it. What are you working on? What are you doing? There we go. I don't... It's not a very animal-like fart. We need something better than that. What? Email? No, I want to search. I don't know my account. Ah! I'm in, I think. I thought I was in. Wow, it doesn't like confirm login or anything. I thought the first was good, but nah, it's a bit much. Very good. Oh yes! Please log into download. Fine. Let's sign up. No, let's not sign up. Let's forget my password. I want that sound. It doesn't even confirm that it's like sending you an email or anything. It's just like, but that's it. Something. Like, what the hell? But it sent me nothing. It's just sent me nothing. You know what? Fuck you. There are ways and means. I swear this is supposed to do this. Windows Direct Sound, that's it. Now if you just sort of delete it. It's meant to be that. Primary. Kinda got it. No, it didn't. It's not recording the right thing at all. Blah blah blah. Nah, it's recording me. That's bullshit. I don't know why it's doing that. It used to do that. Why won't this just let me in? Seriously, it's gone into spam. No, it hasn't gone into spam. They haven't sent me an email. It hasn't done anything. It's hopeless. Send literally does nothing. Like, it doesn't say incorrect password. I mean, how is anybody even using this website? Look at that. That is the most useless thing. Just trash. I don't get why Audacity's not recording my sound input either. It's recording me. It shouldn't be recording me. I'm not the primary sound. Blah blah. Let me play the music. Oh, that's not the music, is it? Oh, okay. That's really annoying. That is like so annoying that this horrendous excuse for a website does not even like you basically can't use the website if you can't sign in. So I only have like a set amount of like crappy passwords that I use. I'm just gonna try. I think I know why. I reckon it's blocking ads, so it's being a twat. Email sent to you. Wow. There it is immediately. Click here to reset your password. Enter your email address. What, again? I'm still not in. How am I still not in? Log me in. Finally. I want my fart sound. Thank you. That's all I wanted from you. A simple few seconds of a wet fart. That is literally all I wanted. Ridiculous. So he's got a heal, an eat, and a happy sound. Now he's going to have a fart sound. Literally, you know how I said it needs to increase that global variable based on how many apples are added rather than a standard number 1, meaning that if you were to add 5 apples, it would only count as 1. I fixed it literally by changing it to AI item count for how many are being added. That should work. That means if you give him shitloads of apples in one go, he'll just instantly love you forever and potentially fart, which is exactly what we want. That's all we want. That's all we care about. And then what you do is when he has one, you do happy.play, so he's very, very happy. And you do the check, and then you do a wait, like a split second. And you do an if fart chance is less than is equal to or less than 4. Or is it less than or equal to? I always forget which way around it is. That gives you a 40% chance. Where's my download? That's not a WAV yet. Oh, I need to convert it. How do I even convert it? Put it on Audacity, I suppose. MPB fart. The problem is it won't let me choose the export settings. Because I used to convert my sounds with something called Format Factory, but I don't put that on here anymore. Can't remember what I use now. I haven't done this in ages. It's possible that it won't work very well at all. Going to go very well. I need to convert it. I wonder if that tool that I've got to do it. Invalid directory. How is that an invalid directory and why did you... Can I just do that now? Alright. Put the fart in. Let's do it to that. Let's do that with it. And then let's go to the output. And let's cut that, put it down here. And what I can do is if I do like remove file, add file, desktop, XWM, and then we can move that into XWM to WAV and start the process. It'll then put it back into something that would actually read fine for Skyrim, I would imagine. So if we then do this, put it into the sounds with the other stuff. I don't know why it's 01, but yeah, I'm going to just call it 01 just to keep it happy. I'm going to go new, and then MPB, and then fart 01, and then call it fart, and then OK, and then make new form, and then go to my sound marker, and then we're going to double click this, and we're going to call it MPB fart, and we're going to change it to fart, create new form, and we're going to go in here, and we're going to autofill, and we're going to get the fart. So we've done the farting. Excuse me. As for hurting him, I need to steal another thing from a past mod, just so I don't have to keep remembering how to do stuff. So Quentin Tower Reborn will have a script for Andean. But I have no idea what it's going to be called, because now I'm flicking through an awful lot of scripts. Oh my god, welcome to stream. Another story, welcome to stream. Disable AI. End combat. So target game.getPlayer and combat state equals 1, then combat actor dot stop combat. So that's kind of what I want, But that's on combat state change. That's on food check. I don't know what that just whinged at and why. I have no idea. I mean, I know this is food check, but it just doesn't seem... I don't know, actually. I was going to say it doesn't really seem worth putting another script on him just for that, but... It just doesn't feel clean. So I'm just going to do MPB combat. Can I just do... No. Alright, fuck it. If that works, that works. That track's really annoying. Let's just do that, and I'm just going to change the mix because we've got a lot of stuff that's sort of going round and round. I've still got to do a big merge of like the stream mixes. Okay. Combat actor. Just stop combat. Suppose that'll work. She's been a real whingy bitch about stuff. I don't know why. The other thing was going to be his essential flag, so... Not my alarm. He is set to essential. I don't know what his health's like. I don't know what his base health should be, really. He multiplies to the player, apparently. I'm going to up his health a little bit, make a bit more of a beast. I don't think I'm going to let him be non-essential. I think he is just going to be an essential character. I don't think we need to mess with that stuff. So what we do need to test is one of the more essential parts of the mod at this point, which is ensuring that he will fart when you give him carrots. Apples even. Also, I've noticed that my light isn't on today. I knew there was something. I also can't find my remote because it's been moved. I'm very angry. Where's it gone? There we go. Hang on. Like mad. Okay. Chocolate truffle. Alright.
Don't get too comfortable here, mortal. You may actually earn your way out.
Wait for the follow. Damn. Shazam. I have another one. The last one I might as well. Before it melts away into nothingness. Alright. Right, can you guys hear that alright? Should be able to. Alright. The wolfies are dead. Oh, he's wounded. Good ball. I got nothing to feed you. I got nothing to feed you. Are you following me? It's fantastic. Fantastic. That is fantastic. Ah, there's apples in here. I totally forgot there were apples in there. We do need more. Help. Right, so I want to test it a little bit. So I want to give him all the apples up front and see if it works. Yeah, works. I can give him all the apples up front. But the problem is he didn't fart. And that's just... I mean, what kind of world are we living in if we don't have a farting boar? Oh my god, that is amazing. That is amazing. That was awesome. Yes. What a great idea. I'm sorry. That's so childish, but I love it. Go on, do it again for us. Bart, damn you. Bart. Yes. Can we keep feeding him though? Oh, yeah. He can afterwards be fed and just fart. That is awesome. I love that it doesn't happen every time too. It's just random. So he doesn't always fart. It's just the odd apple that goes straight through his system. Is this what the streams have come to? We're just going to sit here and feed boars until they fart. This is great. Okay. Dewberry. Dewberry the third. I think. I think he's the third Dewberry. Dewberry the third is now following. I love it. This is great. Who doesn't want a farting boar called Dewberry the third? This is so good. Right, okay. Let's saddle him up. Hello, Dewberry. I'm going to ride you until I can't ride you anymore. Bit weird getting on, but that's fine. I'm riding my boar. This is all you need in life, guys. Oh, we need to check slapping him. Getting off of him should have cleared that. What happened? Oh, we can talk to him. That's good. Oh, thank God for that. He'll get pissed off and he might smack you, but he will always forgive you. Now, what I was considering is having it so that if you do piss him off too much, then he will leave you. But it's just a lot of faffing, and ideally we just don't want him to die or have him always angry at you. I mean, you know, you're not really going to bash a boar over the head all day. Now, it does fuck up his dialogue a bit, so I think you have to run around a little and have him calm down before he'll talk to you again. It should eventually sort of kick back in and work. I think it might, after you wait a while or something, it might start working again. Or it would definitely do it after like a reload, I think. Yeah. So a bit janky, but that's with any like animal follower. It's just a thing for some reason, regardless of how you do it.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King.
I really
His
don't.
Voice
I really don't
shouted
care.
him apart.
I don't care. I don't care. Good thing is, you actually use follower commands. Interesting. He won't attack him. I don't like that. What kind of farting boar does not attack on command? This is ridiculous. Let me check why. I suspect I know. No crime. Any crime. Thank you very much. He will do whatever he's told to do. Yes, he can go inside of a player home and you can tell him that he lives there. So I'll show you. As soon as I've gotten him to attack the guards. I don't know if it... Oh. Will you? Will you? Will you? Will you for me? Would you kill him for me? Please? Pretty please? Would you wait over there? Yeah, it's just because it's remembering his previous setup, but he will do it. We'll have to start sort of fresh, frustratingly. So if we do Cam Tamriel, or Cow Tamriel, whatever. Let's save him again. It's going to be Dewberry the fourth now. This is, oh, I've contracted the disease. Well, that'll be the first time with it. Life without a disease or two. Right, here we go. Is it 36 4 beers now? I don't know. 64B2. 64B2. 64B2E. That's right. Alright, Dewberry. Dewberry the Fourth. Dewberry the Fourth has no shits to give. Dewberry the Fourth will kill anybody that you ask him to. He doesn't care. He'll attack your granny if you really want him to. He's got no feelings. He is just... The only feelings he has is his love for apples. That's it. So, let's see if he will kick the crap out of a Kinesgrove guard. I think it was Kinesgrove. We did nearly kill him going down a mountain. Let's see how he does following. You know the thing that I haven't done? We've actually got the idea of we've got the idea of having him teleport, but we haven't actually added the teleport. We need to put that on his follow option. So when he follows you, he teleport. It adds a teleport spell and then removes it when he's dismissed.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandage raid.
I just want to say, oh, here he comes, here he comes. You see him come along like freaking Pumbaa. That is brilliant. Look at that. It's like, I'm coming. Damn, he's responsive. Way more so than the cat. Right, I need you to do me a favour. I don't like that guard. Kill him. That is good. I like it. I can send him in to start off battles. So I could like I could be sort of scouting out a camp and then I can send him in just to charge into a bandit camp. That's awesome.
Easily blocked. That's your best, huh? Victory is yours, I submit. By the order of the Jarl. Stop right there.
I submit, however, I would like to take you to jail.
Then pay with your blood.
Nah, my boy will kick your ass. Thank you very much. You've chosen death today. You have chosen death. Don't get pissy with me, son.
You win, I submit.
You seriously trying to stab my boar to death? Because I don't think it's going to work.
That's the bite of a flea.
Let's see how much punishment he can take. Oh, quite a bit. He just doesn't go down. He's a beast.
Damn you.
Ouch. I, however, am not invincible. Who is doing that? Oh, that twat. Alright. Well, he's a bastard. So, like I say, what we now need to do, which I think is the final piece of the puzzle, and we've spent a lot more time on this than I originally planned, which is not a problem. We need to link this to his follow command so that it adds the spell. And then we need to test it, make sure it works. So what we want to do is on follow, add a spell. That's the spell. I don't know if it's going to work for AK Listener. Not really. I think we need a player ref in there as well. This is also not the most effective way of doing this. I should probably have all these commands in an owning script that it refers to. But I'm too far into it now that I'm not really very bothered about that. Well, player f.add spell, spell teleport board. That. Oh, what's wrong with that? Player is already find. Why is it adding player twice? Add spell is not a function. That'll work then. And then dismiss is also gonna have it. Add ought to do it. We just want to test and make sure we get that. Oh, during battle, nah, that's a bit much. I don't know if you've noticed, I'm exhausted with console commands. Right, let's save again. Dewberry the 5th is gonna be the next one. $64B2, I think it was. Yes, 64B2E. Hello there. Give you an apple. Give you another apple. Seriously? You're not going to fart for us? I don't like Doobie the 5th so far. Ah, yes! What we were waiting for. Right. Whoa, he's quick. Let's go to Breek's home. No, Bree's home.
We'll pay whatever it takes. But we must have more swords for the Imperial
Here he
soldiers.
comes.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride?
So somebody asked about marking home. When you're actually in a place that has the tag for player home, you can mark home. Dewberry the 5th has a new home. I'm noticing there's no full stop after that. So let's dismiss him. He should hang out here. In theory. Yep. Get him to follow first, because I want to see him go back in. Yeah, he goes back. That's perfect. It works now. This is why I didn't release it ages ago. I was like, oh, a few things just don't work, and I was like tired out from it. I couldn't be arsed anymore. Hang on, if you wait, he will go home. There we go. Been a bit of a dick. But now we've actually polished it up. I've had a break from doing these things, come back. It's really quite cool. I want him to like reverberate a really loud fart throughout Bree's home. That's my final thing that I want to do. Come on, man. Yes! That sounded awesome. Okay. And then attack Sigurd. Get my boar to kill you, what do you think? Oh, yes! Rammed him good.
Get him! Kill him!
I'm sorry, my apologies.
Stop right there.
Take me to jail. I want to see if he follows. Where's my boar? Okay, prison. There we go. Did they kill my boar? Oh, what happened? Yeah, what happened to my fucking boar? Where is he? Teleport Bristol back. There it is. It didn't seem to have the spell. DO2 A227. Added. Doesn't show. Interesting. Because I don't know what it did with him. Spell voice. I forget how I do these things. If I forget. Not hidden in UI. Also isn't meant to be a shout, it's meant to be a power. So it's because it's set as spell. It's not meant to be a spell, really. It's supposed to be a power. Or a lesser power. Maybe a lesser power. Because it was added, but it didn't show. Helps if I could type. Teleport bristleback has been added. Oh no, there it is. Powers. There you are, buddy. So, dismiss. Right. And then the full stop issues are a thing. Follow.
Is it now, Mother?
Adding them. Why isn't it adding it? It removed it, but it didn't add it. I thought I'd filled it in. Didn't fill it in. Okay, well that'll do that. And then if we just look at the spell, it should work. I'd like it if his name was in the name of the spell, but it doesn't really work like that. Also, I don't think we actually looked and checked to make sure that the it was there. Oh yeah, there we go. There's the teleport boar, the boar symbol and stuff. It's all in there. That's good. Nice. Works. That's really good then. That means it'll just need packaging up. I think he's done. I don't think anything else really needs doing with him, to be fair. It's got a nice little quest to it, a reason for why he's there. He's got all that setup going for him. And then what I wanted to do was basically set up my pet guar in the same way, but it was going to be managed differently because I wanted you to be able to buy guars from some dude from like Raven Rock. So is my pet guar active? It is. Actually, yeah, I'm going to go back in. I want to go to Raven Rock. Ha! Got it right. That was a total guess. It's near Windhelm. I'll obviously put it on the... I'll wind up putting it on the mod page. What's that noise? Here they are. Yeah, so I got the same thing with like guars. Really cute. Well, I am noticing that they don't have footsteps, which is not good.
Yes.
So this one would need more polish. But what I wanted to do was have a guy selling them out here. Is really what I wanted. We ought to set him up though, really. And the problem with this one is obviously this was using an old system. So you would use like a spell to talk to an invisible version of them, which is dreadful, but I somehow managed to figure it all out and get it working so that it works like my pet boar, which is clearly better. But this sort of thing does also work. Ah, I always forget it's going to put ride on whatever I put in, so now it's... Oh dear.
There's something you need.
No, thank you, but no. I am riding my ball sack face. Thank you very much. What do they do when they go in water? Oh. Oh, that's a bit weird. Oh, this is exactly how you want to ride. Yeah, that's a bit weird. Don't go in water with these things. Clearly doesn't go very well. Okay. Yeah, they definitely need footsteps. I don't know why they don't have them. But I could probably figure that out. So, okay, so my pet boy is good. So what we want to do with that one... I'm not going to bother with the tracking. We did all that, but I'm not actually going to bother with it. So we now want to package it up. So if I get everything in the data folder set and ready to rumble, the Skyrim thingy, where is it? My mods, developmental, my pet born. What I'm actually going to do, I'm going to cut this. I'm going to put it in release. I'm going to release that. So we've got mod files, legacy. And what we'll do is we don't really need the dialogue views. So we'll do meshes and copy stuff over. So the stuff that has changed essentially, I just need that spell effect. So we've got our meshes. Script wise, scripts have changed. So I'm just going to recopy all of them instead of having to think. And there's an extra one there. UI lib is being included by looks of it, which is fine. The source needs to have MPB as well. Copy and paste, that should replace all but two. The SEQ is also fine, that doesn't need to change. The sound, we now have a sound effect for farting, which I hadn't realised how crucial it was to have, but we need that. And then we've got textures which are the same, and then we'd have to repackage these. So the BSA will need to be redone. If we just delete the packaged up versions and we delete that, nothing major should have changed with him in regards to the patch, but we'll know soon enough. That should be alright. So we shouldn't have to update that. I haven't even got any idea of how that works anyway. No clue, but it should be fine. So we've obviously got the updated ESP as well for my pet boar. That'll go in there. And then we need to now take this and package the BSA up. So to do that, we want to go Tools, BSA Opt, load that up, browse this, go back into there, which is going to be released, and my pet ball, mod files, legacy, and that's what we're going to use. Got our actors, script, SEQ, sound, textures, and then we are going to browse to the same location, and we're going to do my pet for save and package it up, and then we're going to package that up. And then we're going to package this up. Then we want to take the ESP and we're going to put that in here. And we are going to load it in the Special Edition Creation Kit so that we can resave it. That should be good. Which won't work if this one's open. Also, what I'll do is reload it with both DLCs attached because of it being a Special Edition port, and Special Edition includes everything. So it makes sense that it just be attached to it all. And resave it. Yeah, it will go on the it'll be going on the small project section of the website. Website's done now, by the way, ish, because I'm adding another bit on there. But overall, like, the website is now completed in terms of the redesign. It works on mobile as well. So if you want to check out the website, www.darkbox127.co.uk, check that out. Let me know what you think. What's the music that loud? Right, just should be able to just resave that. The other thing that I was thinking is the other data for this. So, hold on a minute. Let me actually get this updated ESP, and then we'll go into my ball mod file, Special Edition, paste and replace. And then delete that. is we've got face gen data for the dude man. Oh, I don't like that. That's scary. Yeah, face gen data for the dude man. We need to do like copy over of some other stuff. That spell effect probably won't need converting. That's fine, all this would have already been done. But the scripts basically need just completely swapping out. The SEQ doesn't need redoing either. And then we just need to add our additional sound. And then repackage the BSA, I would imagine. What I would like to do, just to confirm how BSA opt has worked there, is make sure that it's not packaged up an ESP or anything. I think when we packaged up the BSA, it actually it included the ESPs, which is not at all what we want. So what I usually do, and I was hoping I'd get away with it, which I clearly haven't, is I would go mod files and I just get all the files that need to go into the BSA. So that doesn't include the ESP and whatnot. And you copy these and you go desktop and then you just make a new folder. And we'll call it MPB LE. It's not even an M, it's an N. Why is the music this fucking loud? Jesus. MPB LE. And what we really want to do is open this. We want to go to desktop, MPB, use this folder. That's what we're going to want to pack up. And then we're going to want to browse into Legacy. Do that for the BSA. Save it in there. That should have recreated a much better BSA for it. There we go. And then we'll delete that and we'll take that BSA and that ESP and then we'll package that up. My pet ball. There we go, so that's ready. And what we'll do, we'll get the special edition. So the special edition should be in here now. This was last edited today, that's fine. I do want to double check that. Just make sure we've got the right one. I also want to do a check before I go and package that up. And just make sure, and I'm hoping to God this doesn't have any errors. Make sure it doesn't have any errors. Because I haven't checked it in here. But this looks clean as a whistle. Yep. Clean as you like. Fantastic. So now what I can do is essentially go into released, my pet ball, mod files for special edition, and we can take all the files for special edition. I'm going to take this, I'm going to rename it, call it SC now, delete that stuff, paste in that, just empty my recycle bin, and I'm then going to navigate to these tools, archive tool, retain file name and offsets, compress the archive, meshes, textures, menus, voices, sounds, MISC. Add a directory. Dark desktop, that one. It's not really what I wanted. Root dir. Tom. Try doing that. I always forget why this is so wrong. Not a big fan of that thing. This archiver is so shit, but nobody's done a better one. Special edition, not that I'm aware of. If you are aware of a better one, let me know what it is. Because, fucking hell. This is annoying. It's always something simple. Maybe I'll do that as like the root directory. Yeah, that's it. Meshes, scripts, and also, yeah, I think that's it. And then save as, and then we can put that in our mods released. My pet ball, mod file special edition. Excuse me, oh bloody hell. I think I know. I think I'm remembering what I was thinking about. Okay, so directory, you do desktop and you do that, and then you take these in your special edition. You drag and drop them, you tick all your boxes, you tick your compress, and you rename file offsets. And don't try and be a smart ass. Just put it in my pet bore. Do it there. Put it on the desktop. And then you'll delete the stuff. Then you drag and drop that in. Not in there. Hang on. I want that with the rest of my stuff. So if I do released, my pet ball, mod file, special edition. Paste it in there. Then I've got my ESP and my WhatsApp. And then I've got the packaged up other version. Then I've got this one, which is my pet ball SE. And then what I want to do is my pet ball SE. Got all that in there now, and then what I'll do is I'm just gonna close these, completely empty that, and I'm gonna go in here and find all the things. So in here, MPB gone, actors character face gem, my pet ball gone. And I'm just going to remove it all from here so that there's no remnants of loose files, because I want to test to make sure this is actually going to work when it's packaged up. If I go MPB on here as well, don't really need to get rid of the source, but I do it anyway, so it's cleaner. Get rid of my pet ball on there as well. Go into my sound effects, my pet ball, delete that, and then we've got textures for my pet ball. We've also got actor stuff as well, so make sure that's gone. And then we've also got the ESP. So that's all gone from in there. Then I need to do exactly the same for special edition if there's anything in here for it. I'm not sure that there will be. Yes, there is. Base gen data. My pet ball in here as well. No, nothing for scripts. There's only a few remnants of it in here, because it's usually installed through MO. So in theory, it should just be face gen data that's sort of remaining, which seems to be the case. And then my pet ball deleted in there. And then what I'll do is I'll close off all of this. This can probably now go. And we will load mod organizer, and we're going to load in. I'm going to go down. Is there my pet ball? Nope, nothing there. And there's just an old version. So I'm going to remove that. I'm going to re-add, going into my mods, released, my pet ball mod files, legacy. I'm going to add the modding on there. Okay, my pet ball. And then I'm just going to switch and sort my special edition. I don't know, we don't have time to go in and test, but I imagine that it's all working. I'll check and make sure it's all functioning. Plus testing in SE, as we've seen, doesn't really go very well anyway. But what you'd do, you'd add it, and you go my pet ball, mod files, special edition, my pet ball there, call it my pet ball. Drag it into test mods, and then also add the patch. And when you add the patch, put the name exactly the same, it'll just merge it. Merge it in so it's all in the same mod. And then locate the mod and just drag it up here. And then hope that's going to work. So what I'll do is later on I will test it just on normal and make sure that it works. And then what I'll do, I will probably get some images of it, update the website, put a mod page together, link everything up, get my old announcement video that I'd still not published, but I'm hoping that I've kind of got somewhere. And then I'll release it this week or next or something, because I'm going to want to pick a good day. It takes a lot of work when you even get to, like, the mod's completely done, but when it comes to actually releasing the damn thing, it's so much more work. But yeah, what I'll need to do is check and see if I've got any videos. Like video remnants. I've got a feeling I might have lost some of it. Local recordings. Okay. I may need to do a new video. But we can close this. So that's fine. Okie doke, and that is just about it. So I am going to be back streaming Wednesday. I should be streaming this Wednesday. I haven't streamed the last 2 Wednesdays because I've had to go into work. I will not be going into work this coming week. I'm done going into work. Thank you very much. People just don't clean their laptops as we've told them to. The frickin' hand gel in the office is old and, like, gone horrible. So I refuse to go in on the basis that nobody's taking any necessary precautions to COVID to keep everything clean and, you know, prevent infection. So why the hell would I want to go into work and touch all the mucky stuff when people don't follow procedure. So I won't be going into work again. I will be continuing to work from home, so I'll be able to stream Wednesday, as long as nothing else crops up, obviously. But yeah, that is just about it for today. So like I say, I'll be back on Wednesday. I'll hope to get this out this weekend, or probably next, more likely, because I just got a lot going on. And yeah, we'll finally have another little mod out, and then we'll probably move on to my pet guar, and then we'll bounce back onto Cranty Tower. I just want to get a few little projects out. I'm also planning on releasing Realistic Torches, which is SimSims mod. I'm going to be releasing it on her profile. I've got all the admin access. I've basically done an update on that, fixed a couple of bugs with her, and getting that sorted, because people have been screaming for it for SE, so it'll be released on Special Edition as well. And then I'm going to move on and get her new updated wash basins that she's been sitting on for ages, that she currently has disabled on the Nexus, that people are screaming to get back. I'm going to get that sorted, and that'll also then hopefully in some form be released on Special Edition as well. So that will come back, and what I'll be doing is hosting those on my website alongside my own stuff. So I'll have my main stuff, my side projects, including the new ones, my pet ball, my pet guar, and then there will also be Sims 2 projects of Realistic Torches and wash basins. They're going to appear on there, so I'll sort of announce all that stuff, hopefully all going to plan. And then I'll be continuing on with my own longer projects like Cranthea Tower and the Coda Moloch. All good fun. So that is it. That's it for today. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will speak to you all next time.